Ici ti ng'ano iria ciganagwo kana ndeto iria iheanagwo. Aca, ĩno nĩ experience ya customers aitũ a Victory Gardens, gated community ya Optiven ĩrĩa ĩ very strategically located at only 2 miles kuma the fastest growing bedroom ya Nairobi, Kitengela.
I love what I saw at Victory Gardens. The solar, street light, the water, service roads. It's just a home far away from home. I am very happy and I am satisfied.
Ha ũhoro makĩria, aria na ithuĩ kũhĩtũkĩra 0790-667-799 kana ũtũme email kũrĩ diaspora@optiven.co.ke kana ũcerere rũrenda rwitũ nĩruo www.optiven.co.ke. Optiven Limited, the pay-saters in real estate.
Nĩ ngatho nyingĩ mũno mwĩroreri wa Kenya Diaspora Media o harĩa hothe ũgĩtwĩrorera ũratwĩrorera wĩ South Africa, wĩ UK, wĩ Middle East, wĩ Saudi Arabia, wĩ Qatar, wĩ Kenya na nja wa itoka cia Kenya. Nĩ tũkenaga mũno nĩ ngwatanĩro yaku ũguo ũthiaga na mbere tũtwaranĩte hamwe nawe. Tugaga Kenya Diaspora Media nĩ gĩtugĩ kĩa rũrĩrĩ ũgakindĩra mwena ũcio tũgakindĩra ũyũ tũkahota kwĩhanda wega. Na o ta ũrĩa ngwĩraga kaingĩ ũthiĩ na mbere na gũsubscribe YouTube channel itũ ya Kenya Diaspora Media. Wathiĩ YouTube nĩ ũkuonaga kengere ke hau ũhihinye na nĩ ũrĩhota kuona inspirational stories iria ciothe tũkũrehagĩra na agendi arĩa othe tũkũrehagĩra agũkũinamũra ngoro. Na ũmũthĩ ndĩna mũgeni na mũgeni wa ũmũthĩ arenda ũtonge, etagwo Comfort, arenda ũtonge. Nĩngũkwĩra ũrĩa ahotire gũthondeka kagĩna we hĩndĩ ya COVID-19 hĩndĩ ithuĩ tũraina thĩna nawe akĩhota gũkorwo ena kĩndũ kĩrahutĩka mũhuko. Koguo rĩ tũrarĩrĩria ũhoro wa mbia na ũhoro wa gũthondeka mbia. Wĩ hau wĩ mũtumia ũngĩhota gũthondeka mbeca atĩa? Wĩ hau wĩ mũndũ ũngĩhota gũthondeka kĩndũ ikie kĩndũ mũhuko wĩigue nĩ kĩndũ kĩrahutĩka. Na no akĩgereire challenges kadhaa nĩ tũkwaria ũhoro wa mũtũrĩre wake na mũno mũno twenda kũhutia ũhoro wa mbia. Karibu sana my sister.
Asante.
I'm so much
Thank
happy
you.
to have you here.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Liz. Ona nĩ gũkĩnjĩta. It's a blessing.
Yes.
Na nĩ ngwĩhoka nĩ tũgũtuĩka a big blessing to our viewers.
Nĩ mwĩroreri wakwa.
Wow. Nĩ ngwenda gũkũgeithia thĩinĩ wa rĩtwa rĩa Jesũ. Niĩ njĩtagwo Comfort. Ndĩ mũtumia mũhiku. Ndĩ nyina wa twana twĩrĩ, 2 boys. Na ndĩ mũhunjia. Na ndĩmũthomithania wa biacara. Thomithagia andũ gũikara matarĩ broke. Tondũ nĩ mehia gũthĩna. Yeah.
Nĩ ndĩrenda mũno. Atauma haha ona thutha wa hema rĩ gũgũbatara mũno thutha wa hema. Tondũ ithuothe rĩ I think andũ mokagĩra tene Comfort.
Yes.
Nĩguo methe comfort.
Definitely.
Yes. Nĩguo matonge, nĩguo mathi na mbere na mũtũrĩre wao. Na andũ aingĩ mũno nĩ marathĩnĩka harĩa. Koguo gũkorwo nawe wĩ haha ũmaelimishe rĩ we don't take it for granted.
Thank you.
Yes.
Asante.
Rĩu Comfort umĩte mwena ũrĩkũ?
Okay. Gwitũ nĩ Kĩrĩnyaga.
Hey kwa baimu.
Yes, and I know nĩ tũkũnyitanĩra because our past ĩkoragwo ya present yanyu.
Nĩ tũkĩnyitaga. Tũkĩnyitaga.
Yes. So nyumĩte Kĩrĩnyaga gwitũ nĩ Kagio, a place called Komboine. That's where I was born. Na ngĩrererwo na ngĩthomera na ndakiumire gwitũ ndĩkairĩtu kanini. I got into marriage very early, ndina 19 years.
19?
Yes. Na hau he karũgano. You know when you find mũirĩtu nĩ athiĩ in marriage at that tender age, there must be something. So many things happened that never allowed me to do so much in school. And so ngĩkĩũrĩra nyũmba-inĩ ya Mwathani na ngĩtuĩka very faithful minister. Since then, I have been in the house of the Lord. Ngĩgocaga Mwathani na akĩndeithia. I truly believe ũrĩa kiugo kĩa Ngai kiugaga that kiugo gĩake nĩ ũtheri ũthiaga ũtũmũrĩkĩire magũrũ-inĩ maitũ. So even in the midst of so many setbacks, the word became my light. And I can pride in the goodness of the Lord. Nĩ akoretwo mwega.
Na rĩu nĩ wahikai. Ũkwambia atĩa mũtũrĩre zin? Ũkwambia mũtũrĩre atĩa? Na ũhoro wa nginya wĩra ũkũruta wĩra ũrĩkũ? Wĩkũkọ wĩ mwena ũrĩkũ?
Of course at 19 kĩu ti ta kĩhiko, nĩ ta gĩthĩna. Kĩũndũ kĩho gĩtarereweka. But I got married to a man who was like a father to me, a husband, a friend, and confident because abire kodera, right? Yes, totiganete na miaka 11. So he first started taking care of me. Ni amenyaga ndiye kuhura thogithi, ndiye kuhura nguo, maundu maingi muno ndakoragwo na macoti. So he took charge and he started rigo kinjira, rigo mundu ekago my husband ni andu ari atheru muno. Muno makiria ni eguka agikaga uguo. So he mentored me and nurtured me like a baby. Na akindeithia gukura because ajiraga nigetha ahikie, he had a dream. And he saw me preaching. He saw me with the NIV Bible holding like this. So to him, he saw a preacher. And so for him, even when he ahikia onaga riri, a preacher he's grooming.
Yeah.
But my husband yari na besha tukihikania muno na riu ti ati ni hustler, he's blessed. But you remember, you know, andu ni mamuiguire tha muno makirigo kai uyu na nigwe biathara nene Kirinyaga Sagana market niki watu oe kairitu kanini ka 19 years angetafuta watu wa level yake. But that man never looked at that. He still stuck on niki donire kairitu aka angetuika. So we adiraga na a preacher who one day emerged because he's a very God fearing man. And so I grew like a daughter. And a wife, and name it, her sister.
Yes.
And he plays all those roles today. After Dahikat 1997, August, 1999, my dad died. Of course, I could feel the absence, but there was a man who took the charge of bringing me up. And then he's a God-fearing man. That I have a calling. I sing. I used to be a leader of praise and worship. So niakenaga mono geinithia. Na ninyendete koina hymns. Niakenaga mono that he had a lot of love. So he grew me fast. Gwake nyumba ari na radio ya Sanyo. Wameona? Leo ndio kana wali muciare. So
irakorwo na cassette
yes. So that radio ni aguragira mahiga. Akarehe nyumba. Pea ta ithathatu. Just for me to listen CD cia evangelist wa imu cia mahunjio ciao. So my work in the house was to listen. Music and gospel, nothing else. Na kuona Bishop Light TV ni I did nothing else. Na rimwe agakira mundu oke ahure nguo. Nguo igakihoroka iritu ka miaka 20 gaikarite thi haria. So he grew me and he nurtured me to be what I am today. Andu ni mamuthekereire muno na makimuiguira tha. But I had faith that one day things will turn around.
Yes.
Na ndirikanaga it was 2004 dokire conference ya Juanita Bynum's huko Nairobi. And Juanita Bynum was talking about mundu arahukie etware. That word never just came. Ndaiguire ta bomb ya tumuka. Okire riu etware. I was imagining how now somebody has been holding me to walk, that I was depending magutano yoregura juire dikana jekirithagia caricate no yarekithia juire caricate no yareka atia ngambiri kuri what if. And I started admiring women driving. Tonaga mutumia twarite gari garugama atwara atia. So he gave me a very good space. Jeraga men mostly when mutumia waku atuike kiria weriragiria muhe indo cigana a space and a place.
Tacokera hau maitwe
ugenda mutumia waku atuike kiria weriragiria. Don't be intimidated by her strength. Give her two things. A space and a place. A space means hado agigarura atuike akure no egarure ahote kumenya no njike ũũ akageria. Right?
Yes.
Hado agiuga no njoke cukuru no nyambĩrĩrie muhe space yo ona ya make decisions yuri age improve life yake. Don't control it so much because mutumia etago help.
Yes.
Mutumia is not just another thing in the house.
Yes.
The property is a help, is an asset, is a precious thing, is a gift. So once you allow her to become, giving her a space, definitely that woman will develop herself. Number two, give her a place. Place means what? Security. Don't allow everybody to access your wife. 11 years without children. Oh yeah. I was a little girl. So the 5th year, when everybody noted ndiragia mwana, people started now poking him. Niki kairetu, because they used to be called me kairetu. They used to see me ngihitukira thoko ngithie crusade. Ndaturana Bible ya NIV.
11 years.
Oh yeah.
11 years.
Oh yeah. So they needed a man who will give me a hiding place that nobody can access me. Goka guthoga kana kunjira kana ki. Don't expose your wife to your relatives. Don't be wife waitora. Don't be wife wa everybody. You belong to one man. So he shielded me. So he gave me a very safe place to be. An environment that was very conducive for my growth. And so I developed myself. Access. I was an altar woman. Every time I'm in church, I'm in ministry. So there's nobody who could access me. They used to say, and I loved the bragging, because that time I was hiding, investing in what I am today. Because I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of Bible searching, I did a lot of self-development. Those years, but there's nothing I was doing. But now, he did not that you are Sagana town. I'm above you now. Neajigeire kawira wa kwendia nyanya na thukuma hau fara-ine. Ngiambiria kuigua, this is not me.
Yes.
And you know, there are things you say, this is not me. This is not me. Yes. And then I could see, what does this mean? Like restless. You know, when you read the word, within you. So can't he turn my life around? And I remember that time I had Junita Bynum coming in Kenya from the US, and I said, I love this woman. Donaga advert. Yes.
I was there.
Oh really?
Yes.
Donaga advert yake TV ne garugama. When you know that authoritative, you know, power down, I would love to be like this woman. So I remember Kenya, Nairobi, I borrowed a friend. And we came at her meeting. Toi miresagana 4 a.m. Negetha ginye. And so the whole day, that day, okay. You know, that expectation alone. If you remember. But now, by 6, KICC was full. So Bishop Mark walks in and says, I'm sorry, we can't bring in the prophet of God. Guys, we will wait for him. Or Kore Uhuru Park. I remember crying like nothing. I missed the morning one. But I remember God speaking to me, Liz, and he told me, comfort, the time you're preparing from home, Sagana, that thirst and hunger you had to shift your life to the next level. I heard your cry there. So there's nothing I'm answering because of Uhuru Park. I honored your prayer. Yes. So relax and just wait the prophet to come. Na tugetinda Uhuru Park the whole day. So when I went back to Sagana Kira, my husband, ndaigua kindu kianjira tuthame guku. Akinjuria tuthie ku, ngimwira Nairobi. Akinjuria ku, Githurai. Githurai ku. Eko 44, kana 45. You know, that was the only famous town I knew. That is the Nairobi I knew. Kimona akijira riuri niiri ndikiona tutingihota tondu mathiri maria twina muguku maciama magurubu KWFT angakorogosho we cannot ngimura thio ndarire mothe ondehere na hindi onde housewife akindehera akinjuri
Ndiona to
tondu ndoimana mwaki kwa Juanita utangihoreka na ndiraigua atiriri I will not continue with the life of Sagana. Something must shift na ndigũikara Sagana ringi. So I'm here, Liz. My husband nĩendehere ndacio na ndamwĩra okay, akĩnjĩra na menye twĩna rent ya mwaka ũmwe gũkũ tũikaraga tũtarĩhĩte anga mĩaka ĩrĩ. Ngĩmwĩra nĩngathiĩ kwa landlord. In the morning I picked 2 friends tukiroka kwa landlord. You know, faith is so dangerous.
Sana.
Because something was driving me and telling me your time is now. Na life kwe hadwe kinya ukaigwa not again. This life not again. So githi kwa landlord kimukora kimwira riu mam ndreciria atiriri guthie gwetha green pastures in Nairobi. She asked me go. You know, you looked tiny and very small. Ko ngimwira na ko Githurai 45 niki urikaga ngimwira ndrenda gwetha kanitha ndihataga gera pastor ndoga kuhata akijira arafu mukari akigimana maundu cio mangĩ ndĩthiaga gĩkomba ngoka na indo ngendia. And to be honest, to cut the long story short, I did it.
Your husband nĩetĩkĩrire?
Ndarĩ na choice. You know, there's faith you can't resist.
Yes.
Akiona ũyũ nĩ mũrwaru or something terrible happened in Nairobi. But it was a week or 2 or 3 kwĩharĩria and other stories that emerged there because atumia nguru maigua nĩ ũrathigithe matigui gũkora. What do you expect? Ndũgĩthiĩ na mbeca citũ tũrehere. Of course they picked some of the things because I could not afford money, but I was saying kuwa indo ciothe no mundige ndĩ sawa. No sagana ndigũika. Ndigũikara.
Kĩmũsukumo gĩgũtindĩkĩte gĩthũrai.
Yes.
Rĩmwokire 44 kana 45?
44. Kũrĩa Mashimoni.
Yes.
And the following day, I did not stay in the house. Ndoire matatu na ndiarĩ njũĩ Nairobi wega ngĩthiĩ Gĩkomba. Ngĩgũra tũindo, tũbangũ, tondũ mũthurire watũkuire gũtũtwarĩra tũindo tũnini Nairobi. Tukĩrĩkania ndamũheire 1,000 atukinyire Gĩthũrai 44 around 10 p.m. cio tuku. Rĩu akĩona harĩa atũtiga handũ funny, handũ very weird. Akiona ngĩmũhe 1,000 akĩnjĩra hapana. Kei mbeca ici na Ngai amũririkane. He left. That 1,000 ndarokire nayo thoko. And I started walking in the city of Nairobi. I did it. I started feeling, yeah, things are good. It is 2007 ndainire rwimbo rweragwo nimefunguliwa mirango ya baraka. Tondu kire guthoma kanitha twiko Ruiru nena guku tiguo Ruiru. And in that church is when God used my pastor kundeithia kuruta the first song. You ndakiruta first song. Of course we are still hustling and things were not very good. I met my friend Esther Wahome, is a very dear friend. And by just like that, she told me, I want you to be my PA, I want to travel with you, I want to be going with you everywhere. Because God has blessed you, you have a good voice, and I want to mentor you. Now from Esther, God brought another destiny helper. He did not improve. Na nijiraga atumia, especially ukimenya wina setback shigana onali, don't stay with your equals. Nede kanuni imwe, I don't stay with my equals. Nyedaga mundu urani challenge. Yes. Get a bigger car than this. Get a good place. I want to meet because there's something I want you to do now, 2021. Right? So, I want nyedaga mudurani challenge. Tugikoro tuhana inelevu mwere. Tulioka kwamba korona wekirete irinda ria bia cigana ndina kirato kia pesa cigana gweta guthimana
guthimana bathimamo ani ana baba. Yes. So
within me, I would love to work with people who can only challenge me academically, socially. They are well empowered. Okay, economically, they are higher than me like 10 times. That domera girigana no wikire ha na ndugacokie. Yes. And then finally spiritually. And so that built me a lot. Atumia twewiru na inyongo. We don't love to borrow from other. We don't like borrowing success kuri mundu uri ungi. Kuri mundu iguaga he ndimurie niki ona wanyona na gakari kero ndungijira congratulations uga ici ni cia kiria na ngiciano ni cia ruru ndio corona hau. So I started empowering myself. I am a reader of books. I read. Bedroom yakwa ngwiciria almost one wall is a full library. I do a lot of reading because the great opportunity ya kuruta wira in an investment group. So gaberia we empower. As much as I was too good in the Bible, geigua ono gehujia maliz ono thiome mana tuli na social income.
It is true,
my friend.
It is true.
Tuli kororago ni Bible ine he muthuri wa taithirie itura no tondu ari poor person gutire mundu wa muririkanire na njiguaga gitonga ona kingiruga magiturume no gutheka tuthekaga.
It is true. That is very true. Balancing is very important.
Yeah, so I've been in church and in ministry all through. Until 2009 when I got an entrepreneur and a man who was able to build my economic arm. And he told me, Rehure, you are good socially because you are very good in networking and all that. You're good spiritually, but something is missing. Your economic arm. Iko chini. Reason, you are now dealing with people who are at your level. Challenge yourself and scale up, and you start hearing what other people are doing. Now, we train with maundu ma biashara. ngĩambĩrĩria kũwork na andũ mararia ũhoro wa investment, why should we invest, where should we invest, tũigagie mbeca rĩ, ciĩkagwo atĩa, you know all that. And for me, I was only going in that company, in fact ndetĩtwo rĩa mbere o kũmainithia na kũmahoera magĩka mĩcemanio yao, because I could not have fitted in the company. Kwanza rĩu niĩ kũnjĩra ũhoro wa biacara na corporates, that was like another story. So niĩ ndendaga gũkũ twĩna gũkũ na raia. But now somebody tells me, no, scale up, come and listen. Akĩambĩrĩria kũnjĩra ndũgathomage ngathĩti front pages, ũgathiĩ kũrĩa kwa Business Daily. Ukagora gatheti ĩretagwo Business Daily. You start reading Business Daily. Hear what is happening in the market. Which banks are making money? Which companies are being launched in Kenya? Na irĩkũ ciĩna thirĩ, na irĩkũ irakũra, na irĩkũ ina challenge. Ngĩambĩrĩria kũ improve. Na niĩ rĩ ngĩtuĩka a very good student of that person. And I started learning the dynamics of investment. Na nĩngũririkana one of the most beautiful experience ndarĩ nayo 2015 hĩndĩ twendagia shares cia bengi ĩno na nĩtũĩ nĩtũmĩũĩ Credit Bank, this Nyachais, the late Nyachais. So I was like the person who was across this country, na Ngai akĩhingũrĩra mĩrango through that organization, ngĩthiĩ mũno America, ngĩthiĩ Britain. I was able to go to so many places talking about investment. And then our company could organize trips tũgatwarwo in the most developed economies, like you go to Turkey, Singapore, Malaysia, China, Dubai, all those places. So my mind started shifting. Tondũ njĩraga andũ ti ũru gũtinda gũkũ gwĩtagwo atĩa wĩteithie, ti ũru gũtinda wĩteithie, no kwĩ ngũrani ya kuma wĩteithie gũthiĩ ta Nairobi kana gwĩciria gũthiĩ Naikuru kana gũthiĩ Kirinyaga. There's something that your mind demands every day. And you know why sometimes tũtuĩkaga tortured nĩ kĩrĩa tũrahĩtũkĩra? Because we accommodate a common environment throughout. So ndũkũraga ndũchallengeagwo. Niĩ kwĩ hĩndĩ njũkĩraga ngoiga ũmũthĩ ngũthiĩ gũtinda Runda kana Karen. You know what I want to see? Nĩkĩ kĩratũma maikare gũkũ? Nĩkĩ mekaga? Nĩkĩ tũirĩ tũratwara ngari cia mirioni twendi?
Koguo, in other words, comfort. Gĩtũmi kĩrĩa gĩtũmaga andũ yani wakubwe na mashida, yani mathĩna mahotomererie nĩ kwaga kũhingũka. Exposure nĩ zero. Zero. Na kũrĩ andũ maregaga he message njĩraga kũhunjia in one church ndaragia ũhoro wa I feel nothing. Feeling nothing means nĩtorĩa ngĩũka ngwĩre, by the way Liz, hey, no watehe ndarehwo nĩ ũrĩa, ndarehwo nĩ we can maybe pick like a pastor, a friend of mine I can mention, ndagerakara ndarehwo nĩ Pastor Kathy Kiuna. Julia, so you feel nothing whether I was brought by her or not. You're not excited. You're, oh wow, really, congratulations. Kana gwire haya, by the way, do you know you were with Mrs. Ruto? Feeling nothing means nothing touches me, nobody excites me, nobody challenges me, and I don't want to change from where I am. I'm good. Nobody is, that's final. And that's final. Desawa. Yes. I don't feel like I want. It's a very dangerous state in life. So for me, I avoid that level. You avoid such level by moving out and see what is happening. Gũtinda hamwe especially we mutumia nĩ ũgwati. Ona ũrĩa andũ na magĩtũra protein. Niĩ ona hĩndĩ ndarĩ hasara ĩrĩa toto. Let me tell you. Ndokĩra rũcinĩ ngeharĩria ũgeciria nĩ kũndũ ndathiĩ. Na wathiĩ kũ? Nairobi. Gũtinda ngĩthiũrũrũka na street, ngĩona nduka, ngĩona no nyendie kĩna, niona he hĩndĩ ndathiaga. I did very funny things. Hĩndĩ ndathire uchumi, ngĩgũra mats ici cia kũigĩrĩra metha igũrũ. You know those tomato tũcainaga twega mũno. Ndiamenyaga I don't need to go there to buy to sell. I need to go to Kamukonji. I buy in wholesale. Ndathia supermarket ngagũra. Then ngakua ngatwarĩra atumia nduka-inĩ ya mendagia thimũ. Kamwĩra nĩ ũkũngũrĩra mats. Aigua bei ĩrĩa ndĩrendia nayo akarigwo atĩrĩrĩ, gacirutirwo kũ. But I only wanted to be busy. Because the time your mind is dormant and doing nothing and thinking nothing, devil's workshop. Oh, definitely. So I really empower people to build their social capacity as practically possible. 2020 ado marari broke. It was not for me. Niko hutiri wakamwira toke haha. How was it? And everything it was like it was sharp.
Yes, 2020 March I was speaking in Uganda. There is a group called Abigails. It's an entrepreneurial platform, but it's for business women in the corporate market. So I was a speaker. I was there for 3 days. Of course, nedadi tenara tamaigana. So that was the day COVID was announced. Dar airport gioya ndege guthie Uganda. Na niguririkana ndathie Uganda after finishing the meeting. Twacokari after 1 week. I think that's when the lockdown was declared. Leo ya declare ngiuria tiri, so where do we go and what do we do?
Na niona comfort ndagika hau.
Tamaka ati ni loko.
Asa.
Ati kuroko Nairobi. How? So I remember my brother coming. My brother was a farmer. So agioka gwakwa that time when yari na marwa cia kuhituka migo all the log zitagwo atia ici cia lokagwo blogs. So akidehere gwitu muci twi marigu ni turi ma marigu maya manene mathaka ma Kampala where I'm born. So he brought me about 5 goro ithano cigano gucia Kampala. Ngitwara gwakwa SQ. In 5 days ndethirwo ni muruki wa marigu. He ndathi ngikora clean, then they are very well done. Gira my husband, daddy, you take ogwe. O marigo otinangie, gari yakwa buti ojekirire.
Tukagene inyo ndirona ana guku. Hindi ya corona. Gari gina V8 and I was like V8.
Yes, na Mercedes, na BMW. Yes.
See you ide
kwanza kia burroed, you can tell kwa hanaga. All vehicles were out.
At bypass I was nilikuwa napitia huko napata yani na gari nini?
Ni bypass that waraga thamaki na pork. Ni the lockdown I made money. Because what I did, dakuwa kireare marigo makwa ndathire Ngong Road. I stay in Ngong Road. So ge Shell petrol station. So pakona ka supermarket kako hapo. So what I did, ndathire gikira giga ngari na ngihingura buti. A man who just came and parked a V8 there. Akejira, "Hey madam, uko na mandizi tamu sana." Ini ya pesa ngapi? Ngimwira kuja ona ndirarikana na moimaga. No ngiuga guku ni wa 10 bob irigo rimwe. So ngimutarira akijira, "Ebu ni hesabia kama ya thau." Ngeigwa mandiko maria mairija. Just a small cloud.
Yes.
Ngeigwa gaka ni gakundi. There's a business booming here.
Yes.
Ngimwikirira. Ngikira muthuri ngai ukajuga, "Hey, hii imetoka wapi? Ni ya Meru?" Ngimwira, ni ya Mount Kenya." Nataka. Ngimwikirira mwana supermarket yakiona. Akiuma akijira, "Why are you doing business outside my shop?" Marigo macio mothe wikire iriti-ini iria no hinge ngari no thio haria wehere haha.
Ndu umwenderie.
Yes. So very fast wikira maguru mothe iriti-ini tukiingia supermarket nie ngicoka. In 2 hours marigo makwa ndiari. Ngimahura picha. Ngikira mitandaoni. Arata, "Hey, comfort. Uko na bananas poa. Hebu nilete, unajua sasa tutoke kwa nyumba." Tikiandu Lavington wapi. He ngimera no he mundu anjurie no wone nduma. Emwira
mundu gata ndakuona.
No wone ngwaci. Mucere wa bizori.
Ninagua. Urenda ri?
Liz. Ni ndaheirwo order. Ogacagaca-ini yo ri. Mundu ni anjira atiri, "By the way, comfort. No hota gutu supply na nguku." Twina ageni anga Saturday anga ki. Ngimuria cigana kenjira rehe 10. Ndina nguku. So very fast. Nikuigiona kienyeji the best because I know that a family matingia broiler. Ngitwara nguku. How to read drama he makijira gai. Reke tuhurire my sister. Reke hurire ng'ania. Ngiuma hau ndari na order ya nguku ta 30. Ni riu biathara tia kiambiriria. I took to one guy. Akijira, "By the way, have you heard of a person, a company or Victory Farm?" Mendagia thamaki na nio masupplyaga all the big 5-star hotels. No money. Nigetha tondu marendia thamaki ciao very cheap. Ngimwira, "Ai, fish." Akijira kwanza done theje kila kitu. Ngimwira, "Yes, I can source." Ndathire ngigira thamaki Victory Farm. Ngihura mbica, ngiruga gwakwa kitchen live on Facebook. na ici ingĩ itarĩ nduge na ngũkũ. A friend called me, we Comfort ndĩrona ũkĩendia ngũkũ mitandaoni ndĩna ngũrũwe rĩu nĩ gũtirĩ kũndũ tũratwara nĩ ũkũiyĩra thĩnje. Ngĩmwĩra kilo cigana, ngĩmwĩra bring me 50 kilos. Kĩrĩa kũrĩa njikaraga ngĩandĩka WhatsApp-inĩ itũ pork chops at this amount. Ngerwo rehe kilo 5. House number 2 what I worked. Ngĩambĩria kũrokaga marigiti 4 am kũgĩra macungwa kũgĩra kĩ rĩu twĩ school van, we do school transport. Ngĩra my husband tũmĩrute iti
Yes.
tũgagĩkĩra indo ici ciothe. Ngĩtuĩka supplier wa mũtu wa ngima, ona mũthĩ no supplier ga mũtu wa ngima mwega mũno mũno. I supply in some few hotels here. Ngĩsupply mũcere, and then after that ngĩambĩria kwĩra ahunjia ndĩ arata ahunjia aingĩ mũno nĩ mũkwenda, and maybe ũmwe my customer up to now is Bishop Makariuki of Deliverance Church. Akijira Comfort, samaki yako ni tamu tunataka. And you know when Bishop takes, everybody will... Kwanza Facebook kwa kama hukuli samaki ya Comfort, hukuli kitu. Si unajua hiyo ni soko.
Yes.
And the business became successful until now the where the roads were
Blocks.
ici ciothe ciahingĩtwo gũkĩhingũrwo. Yes,
The lockdown.
county lockdown igĩthira. So everybody was able to access marigiti and all that. How tũrarĩkĩria, I was called by a friend. Akijira Comfort, hey, I love what you are doing. Ndũkenyenderie marigũ no nyende ũke wĩigue kĩndũ ndĩreka. Ngĩmũria kĩ? Niwe biathara ici cia online. Ngĩmwĩra ĩno ndingĩenda indo icio. You know the way we block our minds. You know, and I tell people, be open-minded. Stop, tuache kupinga kitu kabla hujaletewa. Ona thikĩrĩria. Tarĩu niĩ to nĩnjĩkaga mĩcemanio njĩraga andũ atĩrĩrĩ. Thiĩ ũkana attitude no thikĩrĩria. Ũrĩ mũrakaru ũkiuga nĩ ndatunyirwo nĩ ciorire, ndirĩ nacio. Just sit there and listen without attitude, because maybe that is where the blessing of God is. So I attended that meeting in Kiambu Road. Ngĩthikĩrĩria twĩna a friend pastor mũrata wakwa akĩnjĩra, hey, mũndũ wa Ngai ũraigua atĩa? Ngĩmwĩra nĩ ngũndĩa na ndirĩ ndageria. Na tondũ ndarĩ na my few spiritual sons arĩa tũkoragwo nao in the marketplace, makĩnjĩra atĩrĩrĩ, mam, biathara ĩno waingĩra nĩ twatonga. So I got in, na ndaingĩrire na tũbeca tũnini mũno. I think 12,000. In less than 1 month, ngĩkora account yakwa nĩ yakinya 87,000. I called some few friends, they joined the business. Do you know, in 4 months' time, I had made 4 million.
What?
Now, leave alone that, the teams that were under me. But you see now, all these online businesses, once the government says it's a scam, or whoever says, or what level, you know, I discovered in the network market, on a most the government, yugaga, the network marketers, makehura, what has come. And now that the whole year was too much in the network market business, I discovered, ado maikaraga biathara eno, yaikara mwaka ũmwe na nuthu, mbeca iria mathondeka nĩ sawa, ĩngĩoka mageka atĩa. It's their career now, and I discovered in Nairobi there's a career of network marketers, and people are making a lot of money in it. Unfortunately, tondũ ũrĩa tũkoragwo negatively wired all through, and maybe tũtiramenya how do I strategize ngĩingĩra biathara eno rĩ. People don't articulate on that. Andũ mendaga nyingĩre igĩte. The first thing maybe where in your network market, about how long has the business been? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 months? Is it 5 months? Because me ndaingĩrire Kenya na mĩeri 5. So the market was very good. But now the noise started, the business is it never continued. But the business is legit even now because I still see euros in my phone. Not all Kenya nĩ yathũkirio, you can't sell. But I see euros flowing. Even now because I had so many people under me. So I still make money. Not all you may not sell people to people to the konedo you do get idoro how. So I had another one. I got into it. I had another one. I got into it. And what I said, gwenda goikara na open mind because ndironire 2020 andu mavutwo wira, andu mainuka, andu maremwo ni goikara Nairobi until I said, I think whatever my hands will find to do, me I will do. Right now there's one I'm doing. Na ndaigerire, I think 3 weeks ago. Yesterday I found my phone with almost 12,000. Nikasema, I think this is something to do. Na did record. So I'm challenging people this phase when there's a lot of eventualities. Don't be rigid. Ate ndũngĩigua ũndũ. Ate ndũngĩthikĩrĩria kĩndũ. Nĩ ngũtunywo. Fear of loss.
By the way, I was coming there. Fear of loss. And another thing, fear of unknown.
Yes.
Because nĩ gũkorwo na fear of unknown. Yani, na ngĩ nĩmetĩkagĩra rĩrĩ kũ risk.
My late grandmother yugaga atĩrĩrĩ. Wamwero, that's my Kikuyu name. Ũtatarĩ ndona. If you don't lose, you will never see.
Yes. Yes.
And I was a little girl, but those ones, ono more than odirikanaga.
Yes.
We fear losing so much until we fear trying. Niye ngiuma Kirinyaga to Nairobi. I was coming to do nothing, with nothing, to fight nobody, to start nowhere.
Yes.
You know that level of faith that I don't know, but I'll go in there.
Yes.
And I think that faith has kept me afloat across the ages in such a manner that gotire kindu itangindea. Taru nyuma haja sinimeka hapa nje. I was going through something through another man of God, and he was talking about twende kana tuikare Liz. The global market has shifted digital.
It has. It has.
Andu nĩ mathiĩ na mbere kuga ngagĩraga ngũkũ anga nguo anga ni sawa, but there are people right now as we speak are making money at the comfort of their homes through online business. Yes.
And I want you to touch there. He mundu ũkagira harĩa kwa ya thimu.
Yes.
Facebook, like emoji do, akaria na do, chatting every day. Yani hakuna kitu ingine ni kuchat from asubuhi ni mutumie nyumba cia nikuma thukuru agacirugira. I want you to talk to that woman.
That's a very danger zone. Gĩtũmi nĩ gĩkĩ Liz. Nona thimu ĩno? I know thimu yaku ĩtingiaga andũ ngiri igĩrĩ haha.
Yes.
Those 2,000 people, even if you only sample out 50 people in that phone, right now, Liz, no wambĩrĩrie ku accumulate over 20,000 every day. That business I did for 4 months. Kwĩ hĩndĩ ndakoraga thũkũmire ngiri igana rĩa ite mũthenya ũyũ. Na niĩ nyũmba yakwa ndaikaraga thĩ gũtirĩ wĩra ũngĩ. After doing my stuff, ciana itikĩrĩ nyũmba, I go to my phone. Hi, have you heard of this business? Hi, have you heard? And I actually, on my Facebook page, I started now doing posters, e-cards. Money matters, right? Money matters. And so I started doing even Zoom meetings. Let me tell you, I tell ladies, kũngĩtuka ũtekumenya kĩrĩa kĩrarĩ gwaku tiga ũheo ũcio nĩ ũgwati. Na tondũ rĩu to mũhaka wĩtie income, to mũhaka wĩtie capital, to mũhaka wambĩrĩrie kugaga ndarĩ anjigĩra wĩra. Wĩra rĩu wĩ gũkũrĩra-inĩ. That's what I'm telling ladies nowadays. Job ziko hewani na hii simu hizo bado unatumia. Abia mtu by the kuna hii biashara ushaisikia. Number 2, ladies, tia gũtinda nyũmba. Get out. Nairobi kwĩ mĩkawa thaa icio ngĩthiĩ nĩ atumia, we ati kuna biashara imekaa, ni gani hiyo? Hebu tuifanye, hebu tujaribu. I was surprised the day before yesterday that atakwa. They are all bankers. They told me, Comfort, my friend, hii mshahara haitoshi. Kuja tukuonyeshe biashara tumepata. And this one iko na hope kali sana. Githikĩrĩria makĩnjĩra, this one whether you bring people or not, you still make money. Gemera hii nitaingia. I have a friend from US who came the other day. Akijira Comfort, he biathara gwenda wingire. I joined. So you find my mind is busy because I don't want to go to care kwena opportunity ingehota kuona ngiri imwe njage kumegira. So Liz, what I'm encouraging people to do, let us be open-minded. Number 2, let's not be very rigid. Wote ni kawaida. Risking ni obvious. Ona whether is no risk. Na mwiri uyu na muturire uyu. Itutirokerie turaigua so and so has died. Ni arabangite guthie. So why can't you also say, aya no nyende muno ku risk na nĩngwenda kũgeria nyono ũrĩa gũgũthiĩ. Niĩ ndaikorwo in online businesses, but now I think I cannot do anything else apart from preaching
An online business.
An online business. I can't do anything else. Taruri Draberia Mishamani 680 Hotel. That's where I'm doing my meetings every second, every Wednesday. I preach, and then I get an opportunity to share an opportunity that is going on with the people who comes. Todurere onoge hujio hujirie ku.
Yes.
Lizma utari na besha. Nini nyonote gishono kia ijiri. I know it is very humiliating. Na tutige gwetigira kolose. Just go try it. Najira gando. Stop trying with big money. Go start with that 5,000. Go start with that 12,000. Alafu do yando moyaga. Hey, ni digeda kedo goera ado. What will you do in this life without telling people?
You have. You can.
So you need someone like me in the studio.
Yes.
And so now, the time you have people in your life, you have everything. Isn't it? No, you want to message your beer. You need people more than money.
Yes.
I didn't know people who were making me get money in 2020 because some of them I don't know them. Because they came under me. And it is only in online business and network market, even your enemies give you money.
It is true. It is true. It is true.
And maybe it's an enemy. Lakini he's giving me money. So I think my challenge is one. Yes. Number one, let us stop fearing. We need to risk as practically possible. Hey, dear COVID, hey, my friend, orajirire araruzire over 100 million. Najirire, I know I've lost that money, but I'll recover. And I don't need a year to recover. I just need to switch to my mind that I've lost, but I can recover. She's big time in online businesses. And let me tell you, she will. Nikure modu wenye ubani kurakara negote ngiri 10. Unaona?
Na ru ona tiko si wa ngiri 10 he noge afurite muthuri ranatuma mwana meri akotuko nyumba.
Ndaria muthuri wakwa atiriri akinya 50 years. Last year? I told him, you took care of me. Ndina miaka 19. Ukiguria ngegimara. No gitikira duike kire ndi umuthe.
Yes.
Miaka-ini yaku guthie na mbere. I'll be a blessing into your life. Now, I would love you age gracefully. Right? Gracefully. Because ni wetikirire kuriha thogora wa kundera. Wanyita. Nie, God is my witness, and maybe onore mundu agenda guthingatia no agithingatie. I'm those people who will never trouble my husband with do this to me. Not at all.
Ona muthuri ni jwe ni anogaga. Muthuri ni anogaga if you are the only providing. Especially nowadays. Especially nowadays, inafikanga wakati mundu ni mundu. Wana atumia aria ni mararuta wira na mutumia waku ndararuta wira. Mundu ni mundu. Na
no have challenge you maga. Tokaga in marriage with that mentality yariri muthuri should be the provider.
All the responsibility.
Yes.
Should take care.
But let me tell you, the first provision of a man is security. Because mutumia wothe muhiku has security ya enjoyaga.
Yes.
Number two, as much as ne kurehe besha na kila kitu, gutiri mundurume utogaga na ihenya ta mundu murume uria o empower mutumia wake even economically. Did you hear what Mrs. Nyachai said? Arigire atia. Nyachai invested in her. That's why when time came and Nyachai needed help, she was available to invest back.
Yes.
So, kuria thuri maiguaga ndarenda ndimuteithie gutuika empowered. No ni aratira kihura thimu ni kwasa hethi mwe jigwa andu makihurira thuri ngoga. This is so weird. Why should you call your husband to ask such things? Surely. Do you know how it feels when your husband walks in and finds in the wardrobe 2 dresses? Shiakujero na wardrobe yake mwena wake ina thuti wa murehera na kiratu na shati. Do you know what that means to a man?
Yes.
But if every time taruhe mwenda igua hede ciothe thimu we na umenye turi uratotomera bia cia weekend agadura you know a language you talk until your husband despises you. We stay alive with my husband where he appreciates nidina mutumia na asset wa kwa nyumba. Leo othokwayo darora womanyira. Mostly when I go to Mount Kenya, I go shop there. And I still find my small shelter there.
Rihe mundu hari roga ati we comfort radio gwo tondu wina mbeca ni ndiriona ki gwambia ku such kind of talk.
Do you know, the biggest capital is not money. The biggest capital is people.
Yes.
If you have people, you have everything.
Yes.
Ni ria ndoimire Kirinyaga njuka Nairobi. No ibo gutire kindu ndari. Ti kina ndingĩendeka nĩ mũndũ. I used to go, let me mention a bit ũhoro wa gift. Ni ndathiaga kwa kanitha-inĩ ngoiga nĩ nyinaga. Manyita?
Yes.
I tell people, give that small thing you have. Tiga kũira. Kanyamu kau kanini ũroiga no wĩke na ndũkanatware need kũrĩ andũ. Twara rĩrĩ, your strength.
Yes.
However small your strength is.
Come back again. Ndugatware ki?
Needs. Hati rĩu nĩ ndoka tũrarire na ng'aragu ĩrĩ ona nyũmba tinde ndogathiĩ na kwĩ mũndũ na ndeto ta icio. You lose it from the word go.
Mũthuri wakwa njĩra atĩrĩrĩ ndũkanonie gĩtonga ng'aragu.
Kwanza hau itonga ithũire thĩna na arĩa me thĩna. I tell you the truth. Ũngĩkenda gĩtonga mũrathekaga nakĩo mũranwo nĩ a notice wĩna thĩna. Every time present yourself to people like you have a solution. You only need a platform. Oh yeah.
No ti gũthiĩ na rũgano rwa nĩ ndarĩire.
Wĩre gĩtonga ũguo. Kwanza ũngĩra mũndũ tongu ũguo akwĩraga oh okay. Oh pole. Gĩtonga kĩendaga kwĩrwo I can do 1 2 3. I can do. When you tell a rich man what you can do, he has no problem. Andũ arĩa othe Ngai arehete in my life as destiny helpers. Gũtirĩ mũndũ ona ũmwe ndathire gwaya kũmwĩra ndeithia. Ndathiaga kwĩ mũndũ kũmwĩra no njĩke 1 2 3. From that level akanjĩra okay. The company I worked for and I work for even today. The day I appeared in the CEO's office, I told him how I'm doing my meetings in Ruiru. Kĩgoco ndetaga aista waho memoke maine na Eunice Jerry. So what happened? Niĩ ndathiaga ngamera ngamwĩra ndeithia gwĩka mĩcemanio ĩrĩkũ kũrĩha hall and the like. Tikomwĩra atĩ ũka ũndeithia ngakĩ because there's something I'm doing. But to him he saw somebody a potential mobilizer. You get me?
Yes.
I see somebody who can help me pay the hall, but him is seeing a potential mobilizer. That's why today, don't mind money in the pocket. If you have an idea, there is somebody with money to handle the idea.
Oh my God, come back again.
Wina idea, kwe besa si vegi, sietare idea yaku.
That is true.
Kwe besa si vegi hado, he mundu wina besa nyoba. He mundu wina biaro iga, na rekoro no nyone mundu agiko na nona. We do together.
Yes.
But people have no ideas, people have no life plans, people have no passion. Gutire kindu wina kio, na gutire kindu Ngai athuire ta mundu utari kindu. That's why even in the Bible, ona mugieki ule wa muico, mutumia ule watahago ciana, athi kwi munabii oririo niki wina kio. Liz ni wega na ni mutugo mwega. Kwagaga kuga ati ndire kindu. Never. Within us, there is help and there is something that God can use to turn your life around. My singing ministry started when I did one song in a particular church. That is what I had. I offered. The pastor had. Akiuga, I think we need to support that gift. So I tell people, and especially ladies, even gentlemen, even men, wacha kukaa ati hauna kitu. Umuthi umwe na M-Pesa ri is an idea. Is an innovation. But he never knew one day it will be a global icon. The other area. M-Pesa is known almost everywhere.
No nyende hutiriri comfort. He mundu utuire biashara-inĩ imwe. And iyo biashara reke tuge ndikoragwo na umithio. Hai na ndarenda kubanduka hau. Yani we alengetio hau no ndarenda kweherera. Na gutire handu athiaga warora kona hatire handu athiaga
gwetagwo kumenyera no gwe tukwaritie uhoro wa exposure. Exposure and maybe I can build it this way. Social capacity is one of the topics I train a lot. Building social capacity ni guteithagia ku make decisions in life. Na ni kuringanaga ni acio mura associate nao. Right? Tariu sako ya arata akwa ri ni ndina engineers arata, ni ndina arutani, ni ndina marigitari, ni ndina andu a thoko, ni ndina andu a group yothe andu othe. So when we meet most of the time, you would love to hear what is happening in the building industry. What is happening in the China market, what is happening? Online market, what is happening? That is what now motivates you to say, but I think I can do something else. Unfortunately, the African way of wiring, ni okorowera wakwa ni kwendia gatuka haria witeithie ngarokaga hau ni ndatha ko magana matano desawa, and it is very bad. I tell people, madiko maragio, okay, not only madiko, when we teaching about money, we talk about the 7 streams of income. Jiguaga moyahudi, 7 streams of income. Bia ciake irogaga maita mugwanja ingikona exit. Iko mafegi yake, igathi thibitari yake, iko mashukuru yake, igoka mukawa wake, ndege-ini ciake, bia ciake irogaga kambuni-ini ciake like this. So we also need to adopt that culture that toru wekona nona nikyo nyendete mwana kyo ria o advertisaga etagwo atia bados etagwo bogua endagia buciri ni ari kamocari
yes bogua
yes ni ari kamukawa indo ciothe. So I tell people, especially this time where the world and the global systems have shifted, adjust your mindset. Whatever you cannot do. When we talk about businesses like online, whether you've gone to school or not, it doesn't matter. Now, the business leads. Who do you know?
It is true.
And how many people do you know? That is enough business. Why do we pay Churchill just to say something? Because of the people who knows him and the people who follows him. Isn't it?
Yes.
To improve our social capacity. How do you improve? The measurement you could rather Umana contact release. Taruto talk nyuma na baya ya thimu. Yes. Number 2. Why when a weta no hiki haduri? Tia kwa bako mena hiki. Aba one advantage ya no ngokora ko. Right? Why go ahead na kido kireko kanitha-ini ri tia kurakara. Thie kuo because you don't know who you'll meet.
It is true.
Go there.
That is it.
And number 2, tweka mundu wa gusavu andu. I train this way. When you are building your social power and capacity, andu mendaga wike maundu maigana kureo. Number 1, give them your service. Waigua ndino hikire ukatutithio githambia indo. Ogwo ndirako notice. Ogwo reka. Let me tell you, that is an investment you are adding into your life. Number 2, give people your money. Wacha kuwa mkono ngumu. In case heka undu waigua ndireka ri magana meri ikia tu. Let people know you. Let people feel you. Do you know this creator utafira anywhere? Mahana Simon Makonde ni umoe aciarirwo made.
Ngagikania ngari kirwara Friday agikua. Simon Makonde negi.
You understand? Like it, that is it. So number 3, give people your time. Hari undu njiraga andu tiga kwira mundu atiri ni nguhetukira hau thibitari wahetukira niki. If you are going to see somebody in the hospital, go sit, talk, have time with that person. Tiga kuhetukira wanathie thibitari kwa uri okue uraigua ate ni sawa ndasiri hetukira nguone, then you know you do more harm to that person. So I tell people, make sure you are available. Liz, dakwira horo wa maisha makwa. I have served people free of charge. Ndanerutira kwikira andu maundu. Ndanerutira gukora na kanitha cia andu. Ndanerutira gukorwo ho macini kiohwo na nie ngoinithia na nie de interpret. Ndanakorwo ho guthambia kanitha roiro twina my husband twathambagia kanitha. You understand? So Danaheana services, it is today I'm discovering a service is an investment. Ogwo wekaga kuri andu, especially serving people, is a very precious thing. Ne investment dekaga. That's why when I join every business, people follow.
It's true.
Because I've invested in them. Daigwa taruni kwe koru dakorago every meeting. Kwena hiki kuna comfort dagiaga. Kwena comfort dagiaga.
Yes.
Somebody may think na wagweka itali. But I'm telling you today, I now see the need to serve people.
Tutina kuigania. Mathaa ni mathira na tutina kuigania. Riu ni tugugitha muthenya ungi comfort but umekuwa baraka ndagika icio ikara na ithuĩ haha ri ni to mwiroreri wakwa wa elimisha you don't know wait and see.
Thank you.
Yani wina kindu thiini waku na no nyende uheane ciugo ciaku cia mwisho na no tugukubatara ringi.
Thank you. No ngugiuka undu wa mbere undu wa mwisho maybe tugitigana na aria matuthikiriirie ni kuhoya Ngai atuteithie gutwika exposed and now the world is global market. Let's expand our mindset that umuthi ubia thara ria othe ungiruta nduraruta ona andu aitura ria witeithie kana Kirinyaga kana Nairobi. You have now power to cross the globe and do business with people that you don't know. Today the people that I'm working with, most of them wanna demoi, right? And it's your time now even go choose who is your boss, because bosses are all over in the innovations that we are having today here online market. Businesses or bosses, they are all over. You can choose this is my boss moving forward. And then number 3 negwenda tugitigire mwathani tondu I believe gutigira mwathani nikyo kiambiria kia ugi wothe. So God's fear is very important. Na tugitigana no ngikiri aria mathikiriirie Wednesday ni ngoragwo na mucemanio kura 680 from 12 to 2 p.m. And especially this coming Wednesday
12 to 2 p.m.
Yes, just 2 hours. I'm talking about poverty, the enemy of progress. That is the word I'm sharing.
Ukiona thina na hau we uhana ku hura rithathi.
Area nene.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Ano nyende uheane namba ciaku cia thimu. Tondu ni njui ni gukorwo wi woteithio muno hari andu.
Thank you. Namba yakwa ni 0725 257 139. Na page yakwa ya Facebook ni Precious Comfort. Namba ya thimu ringi 0725 257 139. Until next time, Ngai amurathime.
Ithu no tugutonga na mwiroreri wakwa twaga gutonga reke tuikie hau kwa tutierirwo tukurehagira andu a mithemba yothe na nikio twina comfort muthenya wa umuthi niguo atuelimishe ugwikuria atia. Yani don't just sit there. Umenielimisha sana and God bless you my dear.
Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you. Asante.
Na Mungu akubariki.
Thank you.
Na Ngai agutheremia na maundu maria mothe ureka. It is not in vain.
Amen.
May God bless you.
Thank you.
Amen.
Asante.
Mwiroreri wakwa hau niho tugutirihira tabarira ya muthenya wa umuthi. Ya umuthi ni ya gutongithia andu tugutonga kia hinya thini wa ritwa ria Jesu. Tukuhunjia na tuhunjie na tukorwo tukihunjia turi andu mena kindu muhuko. Na nginya muthenya ucio ngi Ngai wa moyo akurathime. Njitagwo Liz Wangui.